Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 8th through the 14th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy, what's going on? Oh, come on. You don't wanna? Well, I wanna. If you don't wanna, I wanna. Let's go around the tail. The Virgo here decided to join. You also got the Cappy under the table. You got Oscar here too. Okay, Cappy, what the hell is going on here? The overall energy for the reading, the Five of Cups. This is something from the past trying to come back, so it could be manifesting in the way of you thinking of something from your past, something not necessarily pleasant. I don't know, we'll see. In the recent past, the Judgment card in reverse, the Magician, the King of Swords, that's a lot of control in there. Or wanting control over something. Not the way to go in this situation. I don't know what it is. It's like you really, really, really want for something, but it's coming in from the perspective of control, given that the Judgment card is in reverse. It's kind of pushing me in that direction towards that King of Swords. Really getting into the distorted version of the King of Swords, basically, which is a lot of the times wanting control, wanting to attain control in a situation. So I don't know what this is. It almost feels like a fear of losing control here over something. I don't know, maybe that's what's coming up here with this one. In the current situation, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. All right, there's a whole lot of healing going on currently. There's a whole lot of focus on self, on possibly whatever surrounds you, your environment, your job, your well-being, basically. But a lot of focus on the 3D for now, and it's very healing. It's coming in as feeling quite good. In the immediate future, the Page of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, things are gonna show up, things that you're gonna learn from. Takes a lot from you to learn these things by the looks of it. It's a slowly but surely kind of a process of learning something new, possibly. But you're in there, you're open for it, you're going for it. What the hell is up with that past though? Because it is coming through in the present, in the sense of it may affect you in whatever it is you're doing, or it may just come through for you to look at and to heal. Let's see, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Five of Cups. Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Moon. Interesting. It's one of those things where it's like, well, I really wanted something, you know? There's definitely passion towards something. There's definitely desire towards something. It's like, this is how I want for things to be. It's almost like a secret push you carry to make something happen that you don't know about, that you don't know you're going to that extent of pushing things so that you get something happen in a particular way. That falls into the controlling aspect of things. But it's looking like it's hidden, like it's not something you would be able to notice just like that. Like, oh yeah, you know, I did that, or I'm doing that all the time. Let's do the Judgment card. The Judgment in reverse in the recent past. I'm sorry, am I bothering you? Am I in the way? Excuse me. Anyways, Judgment in reverse, you get the Sun, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords. That's the thing, because it gives you that, it's almost like a drug, you know, wanting to take control or feeling that you have control, because it's like a high, and then you kind of fall really hard when you realize, oh shit, I don't have control, you know? Man, what is this? But I do get a sense that you heal that aspect a lot. It's something that you do, something in your behavior that puts you up like really, really up, and then it drops you into the mind space, which takes you really, really down, really, really low. There's a whole lot of healing that's trying to be achieved here. There's still healing, ongoing healing on that, apparently, because you haven't gone deep enough to actually see this energy, and how it incorporates in your life, basically. You know, that's why the Judgment is in reverse. It's kind of like, yeah, you started the healing in that direction, but there's still more to do. Let's do the Magician. In the recent past, there it is. The Judgment card upright this time around, the Strength card, the Death card. It's like observing a pattern, freaking getting really in tune with it, really like, this is it, this is what I'm doing. And really putting it to an end. Like, okay, it's like you're showing me a change of course, a change of a limited belief almost, you know, where you're living your life in a certain way and then you realize, there's something in there that I'm doing and it's not necessarily beneficial for me, so let me change that. And you are there. I have no idea how you did it, but it's looking good. And it's not looking like a short process, like, oh, okay, you know, let's just change this. I kind of get the sense that it took a while for you to change a certain pattern here. That did have to do with control, though. Let's do the King of Swords. Yeah, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, the Chariot. So every time this need to take control came up, every freaking time with no exception, it also brought in pain as a result. But it's showing me like every time. And it came in fast. It wasn't like it lasted. It's definitely a sense of, okay, control setup is on, boom, pain comes in. Really interesting. Really interesting. Because it's tied up to expectation, and it's tied up to a whole lot of pain in the end. Because it's like, so that this is kind of telling me that you probably learn to let go. You probably learn to accept a lot of things as they are, instead of trying to control them. That's a big one there, actually. Let's do the 9 of Pentacles in the current situation. King of Pentacles, Temperance card, the Emperor. Yeah, you're growing. There's a sense of growth. There's a sense of really, really, really focusing on the material aspect, on, again, whatever that is to you. Your job, your house, your whatever. Family situation, I don't know. But I do get a sense of growth and a sense of confidence and stepping into your power big time, which is telling me, okay, there's progress here. And again, one of those things that didn't just happen overnight. You know, it took a while, but here you are. Let's do the 4 of Swords. In the current situation, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups. Well, Cappy, let's you and I talk. Because you're getting so used to the 3D energies, to the mind. Come here. Come here. To the mind, to the way you approach things from the perspective of the mind, that you're looking at happiness, right? All of a sudden, you're like, well, I don't want happiness. But you're looking at happiness from the perspective of the mind. That's a no-no. You need your heart for that. Your heart is not here. Again, given that your focus is a lot in the 3D, it's kind of like, the way it works, it's kind of like one thing at a time kind of a thing, you know. How do I put this? If your focus is someplace, it's not gonna take you all of a sudden, you know, you can switch between them. Between my focus is my work or my whatever, and then all of a sudden, oh, but I'm opening up my heart because I want love. And then back to work, because that's where the, you know, the focus was primarily. Doesn't really work like that. It's a one thing at a time kind of a deal, and it's energy, and energy takes a little bit to shift from one to another. And it's like, if you're not in 100% in that place of the heart, it's not going to shift. It's still going to stay in the workplace. So you're kind of stuck in the workplace because, again, there is growth, there is focus in here, a lot. And all of a sudden, but I want love. Okay. You need your heart for that, and you can't force your heart to come in if your focus is still here. It's kind of like an understanding. You've gained a lot of acceptance in the past there, or should have at least, when it came to releasing control. You're kind of dealing with one of those situations where maybe you need to release control and let it happen when it happens. It's not now, since your energy is all up in the 3D, in the work aspect, or again, whatever it is you're focusing on. For the Seven of Pentacles in the current situation, you get the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the World card. You're close. You're close. You're coming to a close with your focus. That doesn't mean you're done working on whatever it is you're building up here. That means that your focus might be shifting soon enough. The problem is, your heart is not here. Your heart is not present. You're going to have to go get it. You're going to have a little chat with your heart and be like, okay, get ready. You know, we're going out. There's no... How do I put this? You want to start working on opening up your heart, and I feel like you kind of are. You need to understand that first one cycle needs to end before another opens. And this cycle here, great one, growth, everything fine. It's not done yet. This one of the heart, you're not at that chapter yet. You're working towards it. You're getting there. Slowly but surely you're getting there. I almost feel like a little bit of anxiousness, and that always comes from the mind, which is telling me, again, you're connected to your mind when it comes to the heart. You know? So give it time, give it patience, let things happen in the way that they are. Work a little more with that acceptance part. Because I do see that for you, because it's in the back of your mind there. You want it. So I'm guessing that's the next chapter here. But you're not done with this one, the current one. You know? Page of Pentacles, you get the Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. Yep, you're being called. Your heart is calling out to you. Kind of like, happy, hey, let's talk, let's play. Problem is the human mind comes into action and it complicates things. It's like you're starting to relearn how to open up to your heart. And it's looking complicated because you make it complicated. It's in you, here. It's your intuition. Something's calling you inside yourself, in your emotional realm. And you're like, yeah, no, I know, I'm open, I want to. How do I do that? When do I do that? Do I do that? Wait a minute. Complicated. And it's not complicated at all if you let it be what it is. The mind comes in again. Let's do the Strength card. King of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's starting to show up more and more. I don't know if you're noticing, the cups are showing up like crazy here in the immediate future. So there's definitely a calling from your heart, probably from the universe, from the next chapter of your life. I do see a little bit of let's complicate things in the beginning, but then that mellows down where it's like, okay, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get the flow of how to reach my heart and how to allow it to open up. There's still a little bit of confusion at times. There's a lot of strength on your side to allow yourself to open back up. But you do want to, and I feel like you are doing it with some bumps in the road there. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's love showing up really slow. Really slow. I wonder with that Wheel of Fortune, there's a sense of familiarity to this love. So I don't know if it's somebody from your past or if it's even one of those things of, you know, one of those soul connections that you feel like, oh my God, I feel like I know you and I've never met you kind of a thing. There's that comes into play here. It's a slow process though. First, you need to go through this process of you and you opening up your heart to attract this one that's coming in towards you anyways. But it's like, you know, be patient. Be patient. One thing at a time. One energy at a time. One focus at a time. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. 10 of Cups, the Temperance card, the 5 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you can't think happiness and then poof, happiness shows up. And I feel like you've been in this place for a while where it's like, but I want happiness from here. Yeah, I want it too, but if I'm from here, I know I'm not going to get it, you know? Happiness is tied up to the heart. Your heart is not in it now. Your heart and your whole energy is someplace else. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, a stage of your life. That doesn't mean, oh, you're disconnected emotionally, Cappy. What the hell are you doing? No. In all actuality, you're not. Your heart is in this place now. It's not in the place of love. So you can't put the mind in, throw the mind in and say, let's go fishing for love. Because, no. You know, so just because you say it doesn't make it valid, doesn't bring it on, basically. You have to feel it, and you have to feel it from the heart, you know? But I see things going in that direction. Just give it time, patience, and understanding that, again, one thing at a time. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.